Let's focus for a moment on the area of commercial application. Certainly the diesel fuel additive, our DT5, has enormous application today, particularly more than ever before. If you're looking at the heavier trucks or light truck vehicles, marine, because with the biodiesels or the ethanol-based fuels, one of the problems that you can get is actually an increase in water in the fuel. When you get water in a diesel fuel, the water being heavier than diesel, it sits at the bottom, the diesel fuel on top. And at that interface, you can very easily get a bacteria growing. This product has a surfactant in it that breaks down the surface tension of the water. Now, it doesn't get rid of the water. Nothing will get rid of the water except to completely drain it off. But if you can control the water, you control the problems that the water causes. So by breaking down the surface tension of the water to less than 1 micron, that's the size of a hair. There is no filter that's made less than 1 micron. So then the water is just held in those 1 micron droplets in the fuel mass and will pass through the fuel system of a truck and out the back as steam. This product has a tremendous application in commercial areas. It's available in this one in the 1 litre container, but also in 5 litres, in 20 litres, in 60 litres, and the 208 litre drum. So the bigger the amount of fuel that you use, or the greater the fuel tank that you have, the cheaper it becomes as you buy the larger quantities. You can apply this every time you fuel up, or if you have a bulk fuel tank, you simply apply it to the bulk tank. You can apply it, let's say if you had 5,000 litre fuel tank, you would put 5 litres of the DT5 in there. Once the product is mixed with the fuel, it will not come out in suspension again. It stays within the fuel mass, and so you will get maximum protection, particularly if the fuel is sitting idle for a period of time, because a lot of these fuels today only have a very short lifespan. It's okay if you're using the fuel regularly every day and you're turning it over and buying new fuel. But if you're leaving your vehicle or truck or something like that, or even a bulk tank for a period of time, this is the product to use, the DT5. In a marine application, a lot of people that have boats, and I'm talking now obviously the bigger boats with diesel engines, you can treat the fuel tank of that boat with this DT5. A lot of boats have some fairly large fuel tanks, several thousands of litres. So you can treat the entire tank. What happens a lot of times is people who own boats will use them, and then they'll tie them up at the wharf for 2, 3, 4 weeks or more before they use them again. And that's where the problems can occur, particularly with fuels. So by the use of the DT5, you'll give maximum protection to those fuel tanks. You'll give protection to the injectors. You start to have to replace a fuel injector or a fuel injection pump. You're talking big, big, big money. A lot of money, many, many thousands of dollars. This product will help to keep those components of your engine running very, very well. The polybutane ashless lubricant will keep the O-rings and seals lubricated, where the removal of the sulfur content out of diesel fuel now has created that problem. So this is the product to use in large commercial areas. You will save a lot of money. I know I was talking to one of our people just recently who had done an exercise with a large company, and their saving in fuel was 8%. Now, 8% saving in fuel over a 12-month period for a large company represents a lot of dollars in their pocket, which is pure profit that they haven't had to work for. This is the product to use in the commercial or the marine application.